Derek B's journey from corporate boredom to the gritty garages of Vice Grip Garage has been anything but ordinary. Known for bringing forgotten cars back to life, Derek has captured hearts with his down-to-earth charm and unfiltered passion. But somewhere along the way, a surprising shift happened. Did he trade in a life of luxury for something else, or did he discover a new kind of wealth that money just can't buy? In this video, we dive into the story behind Derek's transformation, uncovering the real reasons he chose a different path. Join us as we explore the twists, turns, and choices that redefined what luxury means to him. You might be surprised at what we found. Derek B's life began on a rural farm in North Dakota, where pragmatism wasn't a choice but a lifestyle. Amidst vast fields, materials were scarce, and making do became a way of life. He spent his childhood watching his father and grandfather tackle thousands of repairs and projects, not with new parts or high-tech tools, but with grit, creativity, and a knack for finding solutions. Their philosophy was simple: why replace something when you could repair it? This mindset, instilled in Derek from a young age, later defined his work at Vice Grip Garage. Life on the farm was not easy, but it was the perfect training ground for someone who would grow to love rail mechanics. His family believed in hard work and endurance, values that kept the farm running day after day. There weren't many luxuries, but the farm taught Derek the value of dedication and resilience, qualities crucial to reviving cars from dead parts. Every tool, machine, and piece of equipment, no matter its condition, was worth saving. This lesson in maximizing value marked his future endeavors, inspiring him to take on the toughest automobile-related projects and breathe life back into vehicles that others had written off. Early on, Derek saw that tractors and even old appliances required constant maintenance to survive the wear and tear of farm life. Watching his family improvise repairs, he developed a fearless attitude toward mechanics. Nothing was ever too far gone or too complex to fix. As he gained hands-on experience, he sharpened his problem-solving skills, later applying them to car restoration. Fueled by necessity, Derek learned a great deal about engine mechanics and machinery, knowledge that became vital to his automotive restoration career. This upbringing also gave him a sense of humility and gratitude for small victories, values that still resonate in his Vice Grip Garage videos today. Instead of a polished, high-end presentation, there is a raw authenticity in Derek's work, something that stems from his farm-bred roots. Every project carries a lesson learned from watching his family save, repair, and renew. His upbringing not only taught him how to fix things but also showed him that life isn't about acquiring luxury but about creating value with one's hands. These farm-grown skills were just the beginning of his journey to becoming a true restoration master. Derek Bieri never had formal training in car restoration. Without the privilege of certifications or structured education, he learned the hard way through hands-on experience, on-the-job training, and countless hours spent under the hood. His education came from real-life problems, and each project was an opportunity to learn. Derek turned this unstructured approach into one of his biggest strengths, molding himself into a resourceful mechanic capable of tackling almost any automotive issue. Early in his career, Derek worked with seasoned technicians who shared valuable tips and techniques gathered over years in the industry. These mentors helped build his foundational skills and taught him practical shortcuts that no book could offer. However, Derek's greatest teacher was experience itself. Constant practice and adaptation to evolving challenges made him an intuitive mechanic. Without the need for high-tech tools, he became known for diagnosing problems by simply looking and listening, a rare talent in today's industry. For Derek, every repair was a step toward perfecting his craft. Each mistake pushed him forward, deepening his understanding of restoration and troubleshooting. Over time, his trial-and-error approach turned into an efficient skill set. His learn-by-doing philosophy shaped his unique, no-nonsense style, resonating with fans who appreciated practical, straightforward advice. This experience-driven education laid the foundation for Vice Grip Garage. Derek's raw, unfiltered approach to car restoration not only entertained but also taught viewers how to think critically and solve problems fearlessly. While his path was unconventional, it led to a skill set that set him apart in a world dominated by automated diagnostics and modern machinery. His journey proves that experience is the best teacher and that the most valuable skills come from hands-on work. What began as a simple hobby quickly turned into something much bigger. Vice Grip Garage started with Derek casually posting videos of himself working on beat-up cars, but his content soon gained traction. Unlike other channels focused on high-end restorations, Derek took on projects that others would have considered junk. His gritty, unpolished style resonated with viewers looking for authenticity. One of his first viral videos was the restoration of a 1969 Camaro Z28, which showcased his expertise and creativity while making the process accessible to a wide audience. His mix of humor and practical advice made car restoration feel less intimidating, attracting a growing fan base. Momentum for Vice Grip Garage increased exponentially, turning the channel into a go-to resource for car enthusiasts and DIY mechanics. Derek's philosophy of doing what you can with what you have struck a chord with viewers, particularly those on tight budgets. His projects ranged from classic muscle cars to old trucks and family sedans, proving that any car, regardless of its condition, could be revived. This approach helped Vice Grip Garage amass millions of views and an ever-expanding subscriber base. What started as a passion project transformed into a sustainable business, allowing Derek to leave his corporate job and focus solely on restoring cars. His journey demonstrated that authenticity and passion could open doors, making Vice Grip Garage a beloved brand today. The channel stands as a testament to Derek's dedication to his craft, inspiring thousands to pick up a wrench and try restoration themselves. Leaving corporate life was a massive transformation for Derek. He had climbed the ranks in the corporate world, managing teams and handling responsibilities, but despite his success, something was missing. His true passion lay in working on cars. The boardroom felt distant and uninspiring, while the garage felt like home. Day after day, he found himself drained by meetings and deadlines, only to spend nights in the garage doing what he truly loved. The realization grew stronger: life was too short to spend on something that didn't bring joy. In 2018, Derek made the bold decision to leave his career behind, trading suits and conference calls for coveralls and car parts. It wasn't an easy choice, but with the support of his family and the promise of Vice Grip Garage, he took the leap. The transition was risky, but it was also rewarding. Free from the constraints of corporate life, Derek could finally dedicate himself to his passion full-time. This choice not only gave him creative freedom but also allowed him to spend more quality time with his family. The move was about more than just cars, it was about reclaiming his life. Derek's story is an inspiration to anyone feeling stuck in a job that doesn't align with their passions. Sometimes, the greatest luxury is having the courage to pursue one's dreams. So, what happened to Derek B's luxurious life? At first glance, it might seem like he gave up comfort and stability by leaving a corporate job, but for Derek, luxury has taken on a new meaning. True luxury is freedom, family, and following his passion. By walking away from a conventional career to restore cars, he redefined what luxury means to him: a life where he can create, build, and inspire others. To Derek, luxury isn't about expensive cars or high-end living, it's about waking up each day excited to do what he loves. The financial rewards of corporate America could never compare to the fulfillment he finds under the hood of a car. Vice Grip Garage gave him a life he had only dreamed of. The transition also gave him precious time with his family, something no amount of money could buy. A balanced lifestyle, shared adventures, and quality moments with his wife Jessica and their children became his true wealth. In the end, Derek may not fit the stereotype of high living, but his life is rich with meaning, freedom, and purpose, rescuing cars, racing, and inspiring a community of automotive enthusiasts. This is the life he chose, and for him, it is the ultimate luxury.